What's up, guys? NBA Talk, May 14th, 2018. Monday basketball for you. Today is the start of the Western Conference Finals between the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. The number 2 seed Warriors and the number 1 seed the Rockets going at it. Yesterday was the Celtics versus the Cavaliers, the Eastern Conference Finals start, in which the Boston Celtics blew out the Cavaliers. And they will face each other again in Boston again tomorrow night. But tonight we have the top 2 offensive teams in the league just blowing out teams left and right. That's what they've been doing all season long. Not really having so much trouble in the season. Well, the Golden State Warriors had injury problems, but they're all together. They're all together and good to go up against the Houston Rockets. So the Houston Rockets has to feel the full might of the Golden State Warriors, which is how it should be. If you're going to beat a team, beat them at their very best. That's really proves your mettle. If you can beat a team at their very best, you're fantastic, man. That adds to your legacy. So, Houston Rockets, they got the biggest task to do so, because I feel like if the Houston Rockets cannot beat the Golden State Warriors, I say the Golden State Warriors are going to win the championship. The Houston Rockets, I feel like, is the only team left that can really challenge the Golden State Warriors. The Boston Celtics, to a small degree, like, they can win a game, but I don't see them beating them 4 times. I do not see that happening. As good as Brad Stevens has coached this team, how the rookies, the young players have shown up, I can't see this team winning. I damn well don't see the Cavaliers winning. No doubt about it. I don't see them winning. You have to give credit to the Golden State Warriors because they have been the most consistent team. They have continuously did the same thing. They did not waver one bit. Injuries, like, they fall off. Of course, they're not the number 1 seed. That's a little bit of a fall off. Also, they've been injury prone. But you're not going to have that in these series. And they have been consistent all these playoffs, just smoking these teams up. So what do? What do the Houston Rockets do? Clint Capella is one big X factor, and I know other YouTubers have talked about this. He's definitely a guy that's going to be very, very impactful for this series, because I don't see anybody really taking him on. Really, like Zaza Pachulia, they haven't been using Zaza Pachulia, the Golden State Warriors. David West might, very, very might, because I don't think he's not as he used to be. He's not the Indiana Pacers David West. He's not that first year with Golden State Warriors David West. He's not that same guy anymore. I don't think anybody can really outplay Clint Capella in terms of the center position. Yeah, that's going to be very, very tough for him. For anybody for the Golden State Warriors to handle Clint Capella. So the rebounding department, Clint Capella has an open opportunity to do some things. Keep stuttering. You have Trevor Ariza going up against Kevin Durant. That's a good matchup, but Trevor Ariza hasn't been good this year. He has dropped off, so I say Kevin Durant is going to get that. Klay Thompson versus James Harden. That's going to be a big battle. That is going to be a big battle. Overall, the backcourt is going to be the big battle. Stephen Curry versus Chris Paul, James Harden versus Klay Thompson. That is the big battle. 2 versus 2. That's going to be the biggest battle. I think that Stephen Curry and Chris Paul are going to have their way regardless. I think they're not going to really affect each other. I think Stephen Curry is going to be dropping 3 balls all over the place and mostly getting inside the paint a lot. And Chris Paul is just going to orchestrate the ball floor. Like, he's going to get everybody else involved. He's going to hit that mid-range shot. I don't think Stephen Curry is going to stop that. I think that's going to cancel each other out. James Harden and Klay Thompson. I think James Harden needs to step up, because if he doesn't step up, people are going to be clowning him for years to come, because everybody been talking about him since last year, about him wetting the bed. Is your time, James Harden. I think Klay Thompson, I think he's going to have like an 18-point game per game this series. He's not going to have that much of an impact. I think his real impact comes from the defense, in way how he guards James Harden. Also, they have Andre Iguodala that could throw at James Harden as well. That's two people on James Harden that could do that. There's Eric Gordon, which he comes off the bench for the Houston Rockets. Like, who's going to guard him? He's going to be definitely important. You also have Joe Johnson, who they have not yet used. They have Nene, who is very, very good as for a backup big guy, who can really, I think he can handle Zaza Pachulia. He can handle JaVale McGee. He could do a lot of these big guys out of the game. So there's a lot of stuff going on for the for both sides, like in terms of how they match up with each other, how much of an impact single players can do. Golden State Warriors overall as a passing team, they're going to smoke the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets needs to stop all that. They need to stop that passing lane. They need to clog that up. If the Golden State Warriors handle it on the passing lanes, like in the transition, like Draymond Green, as soon as he gets that rebound and he runs down that court, that's an easy bucket, because somebody's going to get that ball. Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant. Easy ball. So it's hard to really say who's going to win. My money is on Golden State Warriors in 6. That's all I got to say. Just like the Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics, my heart is with the Boston Celtics. I still feel like the Cavaliers are going to find a way to win that series. In my heart of heart, I want the Houston Rockets to win. But I know for a fact that if they don't win their first 2 home games, it's over. Because you can't go into the Oracle Arena like down a game, well, split series or down 0-2. That's even worse. That means you're done. You're finished. You're done, over. So that's just me. I'm gonna say, yeah, Golden State Warriors in 6. I think they're going to collapse in one of those home games, which is going to really seal the deal, because it's going to be very, very hard to win in Golden State. So that's it for me to say. Peace out, Golden State Warriors in 6 games. Peace.